Hi guys, and welcome back to Reed's Readers with your host, Clinton Reed. And today, I'm going to share with you my goals for 2021. I have a piece of paper here, that's why I've got my binder out and everything. Let's just get into it. I actually have 8 goals, technically 7. Plus the Goodreads goal, but we'll get there in a second. So, I'm gonna hold on to this. Okay, my first goal of the year is to be more proactive in my buddy reads. Mel hosts a group on Twitter where we're buddy reading books every month, which we already have. Oh, let me find that paper. I'm the most organized. Which we've already got all of our months planned out for the year, what we're buddy reading. I'm going to be hosting some read-alongs and stuff like that. And then my second challenge of the year is I have this lovely jar here full of paranormal romance books from my shelves, ones that I have not read. I don't know how many are in there. Just a plethora of different titles and stuff in there. If y'all have any suggestions of what to read that are paranormal, comment them down below. I may or may not add to the jar. I may take away from the jar. Who knows? But starting in February, I will be drawing one for each month. I've already got my January's book picked out because it's the whole reason why I started this jar. Matter of fact, let me grab it. Crave by Tracy Wolf is the whole reason why I wanted to do this TBR jar of paranormal romances and paranormal type stories. They're not all technically considered romances, but whatever. Because I've heard a lot about this book going around BookTube and it being compared to Twilight, but better. So I wanted to check it out, and it made me look more on my lists of what all the books that I have, which one am I excited about. Some are in there that I'm not as excited about. There's a lot in there that I am, and I'm super excited. So every month, starting in February, I will be drawing from that. Now, my third goal for 2021 is the other TBR jar. The boyfriend went through all the shelves and chose books that he would like me to read in 2021. Either books that he's read and loved, or books that he thinks I'll just love. And I will draw one from that. It may switch to the other cup later, but right now this is the cup I have it in. I will be starting that in March because I'm giving him January and February, because I'll be reading his favorite series right now. And I'll be reading Serpent and Dove and Blood and Honey in anticipations for this year of getting Gods and Monsters. He's been wanting me to read this series. This was in the jar, but I decided to go ahead and plan it out, saying that I'm going to read this series, so it makes it more concrete. Now, my next goal of the year is to complete more series and host read-alongs. Like, starting in January, I am starting a read-along of the Throne of Glass series. If anybody would like to join us, I will be reading them from January to July, because June I'll be reading 2 books at once. Y'all will understand as we get through those TBRs each month. I'm also possibly, depends on how I like the first book, hosting a read-along of all of Leigh Bardugo's works, starting with Shadow and Bone. My next goal is I'm putting some rules on book buying. That starting in the new year, January starts it fresh. Based on what I've read the previous month is the only number of books. Like, say I read 5 books in a month. Say January I only get to read 5. That means in February, I personally am only allowed to buy 5 books to add to my shelves. Thought that seemed fair, and it would push me to possibly read more. My next reading goals is I have 5 year-long challenges that are going to be going on. I'm not going to put any pressure on me to do any of them. Stuff like that. They're just for fun. If I can squeeze it in each month, awesome. If I can't, awesome. Starting off with, we have Mel's 2021 TBR Knockout Challenge. When I get all this uploaded and edit the comments, I will link her challenge down below where she has 2 prompts for each month. I'm going to try to do at least 1. Then you've got Kayla from Books and Lala. Put it all over onto Goodreads, but I will link her video down below, her 2021 Buzzword Readathon, which is where you get a word for each month, like dream, color, time, galaxy, house, home, name, title, last, time of day, stuff like that. Another challenge, one of my all-time favorite teachers from high school is hosting a book challenge where there's a prompt for every month. She does this every year. We do it on Facebook, so I've got different prompts for that. January is a book recommended by someone special, and for that I will be reading Serpent and Dove. February, a book you heard about on social media. March, a book that's become a film or movie or TV show. Popular author's first book, stuff like that. And then one of my friends on Instagram invited me to do the A to Z readathon that she's hosting on Facebook. So there's like a prompt for A to Z. That's the one that I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to make that one work, but we'll see. And then I found Chanel at Intentional Life, which I'll link her channel down below this video. She's doing a 2021 Read Your Bookshelf Challenge, which some of these prompts line up with the others, so I thought it'd be cool to talk about it. Like a homish word in the title, i.e. doors, mirrors. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using wires and nerves. Wires and nerve, because there's wires in the walls of the house. I'm going to get super creative with hers. And those are all like the winter challenges and stuff. If you want to know about any of like the challenges themselves, I'll link them all down below. If you want to know about some of the read-alongs and stuff that I'm going to be doing, my personal self, comment down below and let me know. Leave me a link to somewhere to talk to you, and I'll send you a picture of what I have written down as the 4 that I'm going to be reading each month, which is max. I think there's some that only have 3 that are like a personal goal for me. And they'll also have the buddy reads with Mel on there. I'm doing graphic novels every month. I'm still not 100% done with 2 of them. I've got to add 2 books to the end, but whatever. And my final goal for the year 2021 is to try and read 100 books. This year was a weird year, but I would like to try and read 100 books in the new year. Because I got a new planner, a reading journal that has 100 spots to put reviews. And I want to fill that up this year by wanting to also complete if I do all the read-alongs and stuff that I have planned, I will finish. I will read at least 3 authors' works in completion. A 15-book series in completion. And I'll finish, I think, the thing is, we'll finish 16 or 17 book series, something like that, between buddy reads and then my own personal read-alongs. Depending on how many other books I can squeeze in. So, those are my reading goals for 2021. What are some of y'all's? Comment down below. I may also possibly be working on a TBR game, which will be exciting. So, yeah. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. And you might as well hit that subscribe while you're at it. And as I said in a lot of other videos, I am slowly changing what I'm saying at the end of this, because I just want everyone to remember to always be fabulously you. Until next time, a boy!